Good morning, Mr. Fish. Man, yesterday it was beautiful. It was sun shining and warm. Didn't have to wear gloves or anything to do the barn chores. And this morning it is 23 degrees, but I think it's going to be a sunny day. And we are supposed to get up to a high of 41. So while everything's frozen this morning, it should thaw out nicely later on. And whenever it thaws out, I'll go ahead and use the hoses and make sure all of my, good morning, Mrs. Duck. Make sure all of my water troughs are full. So, good morning. First things first, because it was so cold and everything. I just did not want to come out here this morning. I wanted to stay snuggled up under a blanket with a hot cup of coffee. So I took Gabe to school, or to the bus stop first before I came out. So I'm sure everybody's like, come on, get your butt moving. Ugh, demanding animals. So it looks like we are in need of a cleaning. Uh-oh, somebody laid an egg either first thing this morning or after they went to bed last night. I hope it's not frozen. Oh, thank goodness. No, it's not. So, we've been getting actually, yesterday I got 5 eggs. So, maybe the increase in food helped. Listen, Mr. Indiana Jones. Yeah, the girls outnumber you, so if you're rude, the girls are going to take care of it, or you're going to go to freezer camp. He's young. I mean, he's not human aggressive. He's not too terrible, but he's a little rough whenever he tries to mate. So, I'm just kind of keeping an eye on him. I mean, a part of it just might be a little bit of the immaturity because he has just started to try mating and crowing and all of that. So I'm trying to give him a chance because, his daddy was our favorite. And so we'd really, I mean, he is quite a pretty boy, but his daddy, Mr. Willie, who passed away suddenly a couple months ago, he was an absolute joy. He was such a good boy to the girls and just such a sweet, sweet, sweet rooster that I'm really trying to let the kids keep him just because of who his daddy was. And when he was a baby chick, Gabe picked him out, and you know, he's like, that's my chicken. And then it turned out to be a rooster, and he was mad because he knew that we had too many roosters and he really wanted to keep him. So I made him a deal that, well, originally I was going to get rid of him, and then I managed to get rid of some of the other ones. Okay, so I'm going to have to remember that I sat that egg there and I don't forget it. All right, so, yes, I know. I need to feed you or you will trip me, huh, Mr. Fish? Yeah, brat cat. You were a rotten brat cat. I don't know if I ever told you the story of how we got Fish. Fish, as a kitten, was tossed out of a vehicle window, and he was, oh goodness, probably only 6-7 weeks old. Well, it looks like we're gonna need to buy cat food, huh? He was 6-7 weeks old, and someone tossed him out of a vehicle window, and he was very sick. He had a respiratory infection. He had a high worm load. So we took him to the vet and got him some medication and got him all better. And then when he got old enough, we got him fixed. And he's been here to stay ever since. Snowy is a couple years older than him. And she's just beautiful. Look at her. Look at it. She's like, quit. I want to eat. She's absolutely gorgeous. And her sister, Miss Tiger, which is another tabby. I'm not sure where she's at this morning. She doesn't really like Mr. Fish. Oh, I gotta get a bucket. My kids tend to throw stuff in the barn. But anyway, Mr. Fish got healthy, and it was really terrible that there's cruel people like that out in the world. But I'm gonna get on with the barn chores. And back up. There's your breakfast. No, there's nothing in that one. Mommy needs to take that one out of here. Hi, Holly. Well, it looks like I need to bring out another round bale. You guys pretty well killed it, didn't you? Hopefully the tractor will start this morning. And we still got plenty of water. Sweet girl. I know. This mud is miserable, isn't it? Ugh. Okay, everybody's fed. I did not get to trim Ramona, her feet yesterday. I tried by myself. It wasn't going to happen. So I've got a friend coming over this afternoon after she gets off work who also has goats, and she's going to help me trim her feet. I do have a video on trimming goats' feet if you guys are interested on how I do that. And I'll put a link in the description below for that. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is they really need to come outside. I think it would do them so much better. So I'm going to show you where I'm going to put them, and I got it all set up. So here, let me show you because this is on the agenda, and then I have to go out and get a round bale and put it out for the horses because they've eaten all of the last one. This is my dog kennel that is inside of the goat pen. It's great for putting the dogs in if I'm busy in here and I want them out of the way. It's really good to introduce a new goat to the herd and to the dogs. Now, I do know Mama Goat in here has been around a Great Pyrenees at the other farm, so she does have some familiarity for dogs, just not my dogs. So, I have water in there. I put the hay on a pallet so it's up off the ground. We don't feed goats on the ground. I added more straw to the dog house igloo that's in there. And I put Riley on a tether. Sadie is a little more skeptical of things, so I very seriously doubt she's going to come over and bother me too much. Riley would be all up in my business and the goat's business and probably make it very difficult to get them in here. And seeing how neither one of them properly lead on a halter, I'm going to have my hands full as it is. Marshmallow, you're fine. Come on. Come on, Mama. Okay, I guess I'll, ooh, sun. I guess I'll see how that looks whenever I go back and edit it. Because I have no idea what I was able to get and what I wasn't. So we'll see how they do. So Beatrice is really excited about the new visitors. Mama's telling her off. She says, "This is my baby and you behave." So got back with Alex from his appointment, and I am going to go ahead and prep dinner a bit early. We're using some leftover stuff to make a whole new meal out of it. Waste not, what not. Okay, so what we're doing is kind of a little bit like a pork carnita kind of thing. I made a pork shoulder last night, a real big one because it was on sale. So I just went ahead and I slow cooked it. It was already seasoned with just a smidge of organic brown sugar, chili powder, cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, that kind of thing. And what we're going to do is, I've already got some local, we picked up some lard locally. I don't buy it at the grocery store. We have a family friend that processes hogs, and most people don't want the lard. I don't know what's wrong with them. Do you? Oh my gosh. So anyway, so we've got that. We're doing some sliced onions, and we're going to go ahead and start caramelizing those. Alex wants to show you. Some people are going to get to eat this on flour tortillas, except me. I'm not.
And Gay.
And Gay. Gay can't eat her because we're gluten-free. That's right. All right, so while those are caramelizing, I'm going to chop up, break up some of the pork, and that way when these are caramelized, I can add the pork to it. And then I'm going to be seasoning it with a little bit of lemon pepper, cumin, and black pepper. And then I've got a half a lemon here, but I'll probably get out another one, and we'll squeeze some fresh lemon into it. And then I'm also going to start another pan with some peppers in it and saute those. So if anybody wants peppers in theirs, they can have it. Not everybody likes it, so we'll do those separately. And then as a topping, we have an avocado. What I like to, it's just an avocado salad. So all that's in here is fresh tomato, red onion, avocado, lemon and lime juice, salt and pepper, crushed red pepper flakes, as well as a little bit of cilantro. I could eat this all by itself. So I'm going to go ahead and finish working on this, and we'll show you guys the finished product when we're done.
Yeah, so what we got to do is...
You stir the onions.
Yep, you got to stir it.
So I have Chef Alex assisting me.
And I even have my hat.
And he even has his chef hat. So he is appropriately dressed.
Oh, I'm missing the light.
Yep. Nope. Should cover your mouth. You don't want to cough in the food.
Yeah.
All right, it's December, and I really didn't think that... the carrots were doing anything. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just leave them. You know, oh well, whatever. No big deal. Just leave them go. Alex just went out there and picked these. Look at that one.
That is,
wow.
Here, look at the end. Look at the end. It's the carrot that Gabe bit.
And there's even an onion. So he's going to clean these up and wash them up and put them in a bag.
One that was, but one side of it was
really
rotten.
Oh, yeah.
One of them were rotten.
So we're going to go ahead and he's going to clean these up so he can put them in a bag and trim them up. We'll give the tops to the chickens, and we'll put the rest of them in the fridge to be snacked on later on.
Yep. So this is...
Here's the taste test. Dun, dun. The guinea pig chef. All right, you going to take a bite, or are you going to sit there and laugh?
I think I got more cucumber than...
Did you get a lot of tortilla because of the way you folded it?
Yep.
Okay, try again. What's that supposed to mean? All right, 2 thumbs up.